Hey guys, good morning from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Joy here with you. I'll be doing a different kind of topic today because I haven't been doing these videos, morning thoughts, some other discussions apart from fragrances. I used to do them a lot, and recently I feel like I've been just being carried away a lot, and then I'm doing just fragrance reviews. Of course, the channel is mostly about fragrances, and you guys know that I talk about fragrances. I try to bring you old, new, different kind of fragrances, but at times I feel there are a lot of other things in life that you can ponder upon. Sometimes I talk about the importance of charity, importance of family, relationships and stuff like that, because these are from my real life. It's not I'm trying to get attention or views. You may choose to ignore it, not watch it. So this is not a fragrance review. So I'm going to be doing a topic. It's called 10 things women like in men and then find it attractive. You might think it's something else, but perhaps it's not going to be exactly what you think, right? So before I start, I'm gonna try to have a little bit inspiration because I am a fragrance guy. So I'm gonna be wearing L'Homme. I haven't applied it. I'm gonna be wearing YSL L'Homme just to enjoy this moment, next 10, 15, whatever minutes. This is one of my most relaxing, beautiful floral kind of a fragrance, fresh kind of a sweet fragrance. I just love this fragrance a lot. It's a classic. Let me go one on my hand actually. I'm gonna take my time today. I don't wanna rush. I just want to take my time, enjoy the video, and then this is something I want to do from myself. Okay, so I hope you watch the video, right? So why I want to do this, it's like you see relationships, you see women around, you see people around, how they are, you walk around the streets, you observe a lot of things, you pick up one or two little details here and there, and you just try to think like for me, I just pick up these points, I write them down in my diary. Okay, this is what I do sometimes because it's one of my favorite things to do, observing people, reading people, and I try to think of it, real life, what are the implications, what's happening. People are so different. One person is so different than the next person. Women are different than men, and they have different choices. You cannot like put them under one category or something. You cannot generalize with people. So in relationships, you often see like you have a lot of problems, misunderstanding, you don't understand why it's not working, and you get so frustrated. So obviously there's no straightforward answer to everything, but I think some of these points that I'm going to mention, it will help a lot of you out there. And the thing is, just fragrances, you think you are hearing these titles like panty droppers and everything, these fragrances are not working for you. You wonder why. Only fragrances are not good enough, guys. If you're not like a nice person, if you do not have a charming personality, sometimes if you're not clean, a lot of these other factors, they are causing it, right? So I'm not a relationship guru. I'm gonna get a title like that soon, but I don't really care. I'm gonna share my thoughts with you. All right, so you hear Jeremy Fragrance used to say, you wear this fragrance, you get 50 compliment a night, then you get like you get lucky and stuff. These fragrances are good to get laid and stuff. So I want to say something opposed to that. Maybe it's on the other side. These things are also important, so think about them. First thing I'm going to say is women find attractive in a man or like in a man is honesty. You think, why honesty? I can get sweet lies, I can just get them to like me. Yes, you can get them to like you, but for the time being. But in the long run, when she sees you lie and you cheat and you're just not the person who you attempt to be or you pretend to be, it's just immediately the magic is gonna go away like this. You might think the whole physical world, it's all about flesh, touching, what you can see, what you can eat, what you can taste. But I think to my experience, it's a lot about what are the things you cannot see. They're invisible, and they are something that you feel, like godliness, like love, spirit. You get inspiration. These are the things, some things like intangible goods, intangible assets you cannot see, but they're there. Reputation, friendship, loyalty, right? So one of the things I say, honesty is very important, because when you're honest, women can actually appreciate. Even if you're with a man, like if you are not straight, you are like the other side of the world, but it's okay, if you're as a man or a woman, it doesn't matter. I don't judge, right? I'm a straight person, but I don't judge. I am open to love. I am open to religions and everything. Actually, I bother less about those things. I bother more about humanity. I bother more about people who are nice-hearted. They are kind heart, kind soul. So when you're honest, people will appreciate a little bit more in general. And women, actually, even if they are not with you, even if they break up with you, they will have the respect for you. So yes, honesty, women really find it very attractive when they see you are telling the truth, and your eyes, your word, and your deeds, there's nothing shady, there's nothing hidden agenda. They really love that. Second thing I'm gonna say is confidence. I notice it. If a man is not confident, like women really like, they get turned off by it. They just go like, okay, this guy doesn't know. He's like unsure of things. So how to be confident? That's like a big mystery. I'm not gonna lie to you. I was not the most confident guy in school, college, university. I'm still not confident enough in front of women, particularly. But what I really feel that when you actually reach that stage where you are like having good eye contact with that person, let's say women, if you're meeting them for the initial stage early, and you can have the eye contact, you can have a meaningful conversation, even if it's about serious topic, world related topic, let's say something going on, it's something you have common interest in. If you have that confidence in you and you can just pull it off and you're not just unsure, women actually really love the confidence. They love confidence in a man. Like it or not, women want to be strong, they want to be feminist. All those things are there, I respect, but in general, women, they actually look up to the men. Like they're gonna be the strong arm they're gonna be holding on to, and they can just rely on them so to move on to the next step of relationships. Third, humor. This is very, very important. I just noticed it. The comedians, people say I saw stand-up comedy, like someone said like bands, singers, like underground singers, they get a lot more women than comedians do. I don't think that's true. Humor is something is so powerful. You can use humor. I like watching a live stand-up comedy. Why? Because I think they're really extremely strong messages, and they actually pick your brain. They actually make you think. When you make issues in terms of humor, you turn humor and you just put real life issues out there. Actually, you can see a lot of real life things which is honest. People see and they just realize, oh, okay, we can look at it that way. So when you can make someone happy, when you can make someone smile, the world is not always about seriousness. Sometimes you have to laugh. Sometimes you have to take off the load from your heart, from the workplace stress you have. The weekends, why do people go out? Like the movie Hitch. Why do people go out and have like a night out, have a cocktail? Because they want to relax. They want to take off their brain. They want to take off their stress. Why do people go for holidays? Right? They go to Maldives. They spend like a day near the sea. What's in the sea? There's nothing in the sea. What's in the sea is what you are craving for. You're craving for peacefulness. No people around. No mobile phone around. No internet. No laptop. Nothing. You just want to look at nature. Just want to lie down on the table, or not table, on the chair, easy chair, on the bed. You just wake up, look at the water, blue water. You enjoy fresh fruits, breakfast, juice. Just go casually. You don't have to run to work, right? So when you make that sort of a humorous, like happy, you make people laugh. You make people they think like, oh wow, this guy's really funny, and it make me laugh. Women appreciate that, right? So humor is very, very important. They find it very attractive in men who are genuinely happy, funny, not as a douche. Clean, funny, Fourth one is ability to listen. This is something I found it one of the most important things in my 37 years old journey. Women, they know that men love to talk. We love to talk. Women like to talk. We also like to talk. Like in my relationships, I used to talk a lot. I listen very little. But later, when I realized, when women are trying to tell you something, you better pay attention and listen to them, even if it's the most boring topic ever, like how was the day, sorry, how the day was, or something like work stress, or someone's disturbing them. Maybe that's very meaningful to them. If you listen to them, they will really, really feel like you are their best friend. So try to become a best friend to the lady. She will really love you. Okay, she'll really like you. So next one is gentlemanliness. This is what I mean by opposite of douche. Okay, you can be the most attractive, well-built hunk. You can have these big muscles. I don't have. No, I don't have. But I'm also saying I'm not very gentleman. So I'm somewhere in the middle. No, I'm not like the rest. So just kidding. See, this is what I mean by being a douche. When you are so full of yourself, like I am the best. I'm the alpha male, and I act like the douche. I'm like, everywhere I go like this. I see some dudes, they walk like this. So they're like this all the time. They're stuck in this zone, the bodybuilders. Some of them, they're so about their cars. See my car? See how sexy that is? There's a Toyota Supra there. Like I ride, baby, you want to take a ride? Not everybody like that sort of douchiness. No one's going to care for your Ferrari if you're a douchebag. Women, they are not always inspired by like money. Like not everybody is a gold digger. Real women, they love gentlemen. Okay, gentlemanliness as in like you do not make joke about other women, like nasty jokes. You do not make fun of old people. You do not make fun of fat people or something like that, fat shaming. So when you actually have nice personality, like gentlemanliness in that way, women find it very attractive. Next is crazy, original. I picked this top point from that movie called Crazy Beautiful, one of my absolute favorite movies when I was in my university, younger days, college days. I think college days, yeah. This movie came out, and that movie I watched it so many times. Something about the movie is original. It's crazy. You go do crazy things in your youth, and you just let go. You don't really care, and you do crazy things. You have memories that you are so proud of because they're original. They are not thought of. You didn't plan for them. So what happens is, if you're crazy and original as a dude, like the girl sees you, like you go crazy, you do crazy things, like the movie, Forgetting Sarah Marshall, one of my other favorite movies. There is Mila Kunis. Mila Kunis, one of the most beautiful girls on planet. Whew, those eyes, you can fall for those eyes. You can just like, I'm gonna jump off the cliff because of that lady. Yeah, I love Mila Kunis. Okay, she has that personality, but she falls in love with this doofus, the other dude. What's his name? I forget. But the guy, I really like him. He's in How I Met Your Mother. So I forget his name all the time. I'm so sorry, but I really like him. So he recently is going through divorce, not divorce, like breakup with Sarah Marshall, and Sarah Marshall is cheating on him, and she's seeing some other guy, and then they happen to be in the same resort. Go watch that film, Forgetting Sarah Marshall. So that one part, like she finds this guy to be pathetic, crying and everything for his girlfriend, but at the same time he has this piano and he writes song about Dracula, and she falls in love with his goofy kind of nature. And he's like original. He's not very good at doing things, but he's clumsy. At the same time, he's very sweet. Right? So I think these kind of little things women notice in a man. If they're original, women really love it. Okay, so if you are original, crazy, and like yourself, because God made you special, God made everybody special. So if you're crazy and original, women really like it. And the number 8 is sensitiveness. Okay, I think that's the word, sensitive, being sensitive. Some example would be like you go shopping with the lady. It's a painful thing. Trust me, as a dude, is one of the most painful things, walking around the mall, because women, they will go zigzag. If you know those jokes, they go around the whole mall looking for one tiny little thing. They'll go to 100 places. Yes, they'll try out 1,000 shoes. That's why women, when they see us men, we're frustrated with shopping, they don't take us. They just go. You go your way. And luckily we have a perfume obsession now, so we spend hours, no problem. But normally you see those dudes sitting with the bag, all sad, just sitting there tired. You see those, in the malls. But if you actually go with the lady or the girl, even if you're a friend, you take her out shopping, you just go for her girly things, you just go. This is where you're gonna find like some of the guys, you just might call them like they're sissy. I don't think so. I think they're extremely sweet, and that's where they get all the women. Okay, so shopping with them, then open the door of the car or the door of a restaurant, when they're passing by. You don't have to do it. You don't have to do it absolutely. Women are strong on their own. But when you see women have the sensitive side of them, they have the softer side. They're the mothers, they're the lovers, they're the wives, right? So when they see you care that much, you take that extra step, and you're the gentleman once again. They really, really like it. Then you get them flowers. This is, I'm recently noticing, if you get them flowers are not that expensive. Depends. It doesn't matter expensive or cheap. You get them flowers, they love you. That's very simple. Then little details they remember, like if you have been in a relationship for 3 years, and then she told you one time that she had this special, let's say, moment of her life that she achieved something. Okay, and perhaps she has a good memory of her father, and you just remember that particular day, and you just, after exactly 4 years or 1 year of the relationship, you just mention that day, and you just take her out or something. You just say, yeah, here is something to remember that day. She will love you. She will love you. Trust me. These little details, women crave for men to understand. They want men. Today I'm talking like such an expert. God. They love this. They love this so much that you care that much. If you show that care and you just show them you're much more than just a human body, even if you're the most ugliest guy over there and you are the most unattractive physically, but if they see you, nice soul, trust me, there's nothing more convincing than that. Okay, they might end up marrying you actually. Take a note. Number 9 is something, it's more physical appearance. Okay, clothing, hair, style. What I mean by clothing is, if let's say like I am not the most physically fit dude, I'll give you an example of mine. I used to play cricket. I used to be really fit. I used to do gym, swimming, running, everything, and I used to be a fast bowler. Like if you do not know cricket, you really have to be fit, because you spend sometimes like 7-8 hours on the field under the sun. So you really have to be fit. So what I mean that time, if you put effort, you'll see your body will change. You'll have some muscles and curves and everything. You have more strength. You have the shoulders, legs, and you actually move with so much more confidence. But when you actually become like a more of a, stay in the house indoors and you retire from all the work, pick up an injury in the gym, that's it. But then you still can dress classy. You can still go with your shape. You can pick up shirts which are not too loose. I still wear a lot of loose shirts because I'm not really confident, with my appearance, right? But if you actually can understand that you can do a little bit more, like sharp, you look a little bit sharp with however you think you look sharp, and you have a nice hairdo, you take like you wear nice sunglasses that goes with your face, and you just walk around and women see you. Sometimes they see you are not wearing flip-flops, you're wearing shoes, and they can appreciate that. If you're wearing nice pants, young girls, they love that, so if you're a young dude, make sure you take care of this. If your hair is a mess and you just don't care, you look like, yeah, like me, I don't know why she doesn't like me. She doesn't like you. Sometimes maybe you're not the most presentable looking guy. You like girls being hot, you like girls being cute, but what are you doing on the other side? You say, I don't care, it's my personality that matters. Yes, it does, but at the same time, put a little bit effort. She can appreciate that. Okay, last point before I finish today. Take them for a drive and buy them sweet treats and ice creams. This is the ultimate winner. This is where it's like that most valuable point. It will sound really stupid, but let me tell you. When women are riding with you on the car, you take them on the highway, late night especially, you just go for a drive, random drive. They love that shit. They love being on the road. They love talking, they like sharing, and just like down, they put their feet up there, and they're just putting the sunglasses on, listening to music. She turn on the music, and she's enjoying her occasional drink and food, and then like stop by, go to the beach, or going to far away distance. They love trips. Women love trips. Then you take them for late night ice cream or coffee or something sweet treat, cakes. I think something to do with sugar, women really love. They take sugar as in like something sweet. They go for depression time, they go for more ice cream, big gallon of ice cream. I noticed that. But usually if she's happy, she's gonna really like appreciate if you take her for, let's say, a bit classy sort of dessert place after dinner. You put that extra effort, score. I'm not trying to say these are the some things to do to get to her pants or something. No, I'm trying to say that what are the things the women like in you, right? So some of these things I really found out. These are not everything, obviously, but I think if you pay a little bit more attention, if you really look, nowadays we're just too busy. We can simply, God has gave us this eyes and then the brain. If you look at people's reaction, the eyes, what do they feel? And their body language and the body signs they're giving, you can pick up a lot of things. You can actually care. You can see, and then you can adjust accordingly, and people actually can appreciate that. So most of the times we decided like we're too busy, or we're just not aware of this fact that we're hurting people by saying mean things, right? But we still do it in anyway. We're trying to make mean jokes. When you make fun of women in front of people, like you make fun of your girlfriend and being mean, like you make fun of her weight, you make fun of her clumsiness. It's funny. Many people will laugh. In the end, you are the one who's going to be crying because women hate that shit, right? So that's the last tip of the day. Hopefully this video is going to be a little bit different, and now I'm going to focus on the review. I'll do back-to-back 2 reviews for you guys today. See you soon. Bye-bye.